Hello, this is going to be my initial review of this unlocked Android smartphone. The Blu J9L, made by the company Blu, BLU, which makes basic phones, not smartphones, and smartphones. Budget-friendly smartphones to be more specific, and we have several smartphones from this particular company, Blu, and I am very excited to share with you my initial review of the Blu J9L, a budget-friendly smartphone. Certainly not the cheapest, I mean maybe surprisingly not the cheapest phone that you can buy from this company. You can actually buy phones that are $50, maybe $60, $70. This one is a little bit more expensive and still cheap for a smartphone. It was around $90, and after tax and shipping and all of those costs, it was around $97. A 6-inch display, which for me is huge because not only have I just not owned smartphones for very long, but I have not owned smartphones that had a 6-inch display. Maybe 5 inches, maybe, but a 6-inch display. Wow, just feels like a huge device, like I'm carrying a tablet. And I guess it kind of is a tablet. If you want to use an unlocked smartphone without a SIM card, you can certainly use it as an internet tablet. But anyway, we are just going to talk about this phone, the initial review of the Blu J9L, around $90 that we purchased. We purchased it for on Amazon. After tax shipping, it was around $97. So this is relatively not the cheapest, but still a budget-friendly smartphone. What do I have to say about this phone, the Blu J9L? I really, really like it. I like the battery life. I like the responsiveness. I like that it works well with my application that I use for my electronic train ticket, my monthly pass. Just a very, very nice, kind of very easy to use. I'm going to just be clear with this initial review. I like this phone. I like the display. I like the battery life. I like that it's responsive with the simple applications that I use and the simple internet browsing that I do. But I just want to make it clear that this is not a phone that I use heavily. I do not use these phones for playing games, for video streaming online. So if you're going to say, well, is this a high performance device for only $100? I'm going to say I'm not the person to answer that question. This is really something that I use just for calling and texting, maybe some internet browsing here and there. Some applications like the one I use for my train ticket, or the one I use to access my desktop computer remotely, this one Duo Mobile. So simple applications that I just need, and I need this phone to be reliable to open these simple applications. That's what I use it for. So I'm not playing these games that require lots of memory. I'm not watching videos online, using the internet while I'm while I'm on the train. So this isn't something that I can say, well, is this a high performance device? I don't know, but for a large kind of tablet sized phone that has nice battery life, in my opinion, and can run these applications with no issues and has been very reliable so far, I'm very, very happy with this purchase. And that is what I'm saying in my initial review. Good job, Blu. This is a really cool looking device, a large display, very easy to use. The worst thing about this phone, in my opinion, is surprising, because you'd think that I've tested some phones from this company before, and they had pretty good camcorders for the most part. But this one is actually this more expensive phone. I think this phone kind of did not just... You have these two lenses here. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but this phone has autofocus. So it sounds cool, right? I mean, if you have the camera very close to something, it's going to try to focus. If it's away, if you're looking through a window, it's going to try to focus on something. But the problem here with this phone camera is that it just keeps trying to focus. If you want to look at some videos on my channel, feel free to do so. But it keeps trying to focus on something, and as a result, the picture goes from blurry to clear every couple of seconds, especially when I'm trying to record videos. This video camera, the camcorder, has great quality, and so does the camera. When I'm going to record a video, it keeps trying to focus on something and not being clear. The quality isn't being clear because it's a nice feature, autofocus, but it keeps going back and forth between focusing not focusing, and as a result, it's impossible to have good, clear video consistently because it keeps getting blurry every couple of seconds. Disappointed with that because my favorite feature on these devices is usually the camera, just to play with it. But not in this case, but it's okay. I didn't buy this phone for the camera. I bought it to call and to have applications like the one I used for my monthly train ticket, Metro North e-Tix application. So despite that, I can say I'm very happy with this phone. Just a little disappointed that with this very cool looking camera with autofocus, it just doesn't seem to work very well because it's constantly trying to focus. Anyways, that is my initial review of this Blu J9L, an unlocked Android-powered smartphone that we purchased on Amazon for around $90, and total cost was around $97. 6-inch display, Android. Came with this case that you can see, this rubbery case. No earbuds, but we have the charger / USB cable. Wall charger with the wall charger adapter and which connects to the USB cable. So overall, very happy with this. Too bad about the camera. You can see another video if you want to know what the issue is, what my thoughts are. But I'm very happy with this phone. I kind of like the larger phones now because it just seems more convenient. Initially, I thought a 6-inch display was just way too much, but now I think it's actually pretty cool. So more screen space. So the Blu J9L Android cell phone, unlocked smartphone. That is my initial review. Thanks for watching this video, and have a nice day.